Something is broken on the internet right now. It's very easy to make money. In fact, making something like $10,000 a month is something that I believe everyone can do. But I think the year of 2025 is probably going to be one of the last opportunities to do that. Now, in my opinion, you don't need to be the first person to do something. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, and you don't even need to be the best. But what we're going to be discussing in today's video is the secret sauce to how I've managed to make money on the internet for the last few years. And I did it at the age of 29. At the age of 30, I made my first million, and I am now 34 years old, right? So you don't have to be super early. You don't have to be super old. You don't have to be super experienced. You don't have to be any of those things. But what you do have to do is get off your lazy ass and do it right now. So we're going to discuss all of the things that I have done to do things like this. This is a monthly screenshot from back in 2020 from when I used to do e-commerce. This right here is my current new TikTok where I've got 3 million views in the last 60 days. This is a trade that I've done very recently, and this is my monthly payout from just one of my businesses that I run, and I run multiple businesses. So hopefully that's enough value or enough proof of concept or whatever it is. This is also one of my cards, but it doesn't matter, right? What I'm trying to show you is I'm not chatting nonsense, and this is really actionable advice. Also, I'm going to leave a landing page down there in the description. If any of you guys would be interested in learning more about how I've managed to make money online, then it's going to be down there. I don't know what it's going to be, but all you have to do is drop your email. And when I figure out how I can give you guys the most amount of value, I'll come back to that list. So you guys will be the first people, and I'll probably give you the best possible opportunity, but I don't know what's going to happen yet. With that said, all right, you've got to move quick. So you're not the best, you're not the first, but you move the fastest. What do I mean by that? Well, let's jump through the things that I just showed you. So for example, this was a Shopify drop shipping store. I wasn't the first person to do it. It was during Rona Ronason back in 2020, the reason why we were in lockdown, and that was the product. The product was something that people used daily to protect themselves, right? Now, someone was already selling this product, but what I did was I added what's it called, like a clip on my waistband, right? A retractable clip. That's all I did. I added to it, and then I got testing straight away. I copied their landing pages, I copied their ad format, I copied everything, but I made my own version of it. So I wasn't stealing, I made my own version of it, and I moved fast. I changed fast, and I kept growing and adapting. And that got me £84,000 in sales in one single month. And this is actually down from the month before. You can see it right here. This is over $100,000 in sales. Now, I wasn't the first. I didn't make it up. I just saw what was working, and I didn't reinvent the wheel. This opportunity is still here right now in a different form. You have TikTok Shop. You can go out, see what's working. You can emulate it right now, but don't wait, right? Because this opportunity is going to go. We have an outsized opportunity right now to make so much money in this market. It cannot stay like this forever because not everyone can make loads of money, all right? It's going to move on to the next thing, but this right now is what I'm seeing in the market. We also have YouTube, right? So I have one YouTube account, 300,000 subscribers, 17 million views in the last 2 or 3 months, whatever this is. And this was what it looked like just a few years ago, right? 19,000. So you can get paid on YouTube. One of my biggest months on YouTube, I made like £30,000 just from Google AdSense, just from AdSense alone. You can see here's the estimated revenue right there, right? But just from AdSense alone, that's what I made, right? This is $100,000, right? In a year recently, right? $100,000 just from a YouTube channel, just from making content about what I love every single day. So easy, but you have to do it. And I'm talking about crypto on that channel, right? But I'm not the only person doing it. I'm just doing it as fast as possible. When there's a new piece of news, you can do this with any niche. When there's a new piece of news out, I just make that content. I try and be the first, because then when people search it, they hit my videos and I get that. And that's not including affiliates. It's not including brand deals. That's just Google AdSense. Just AdSense alone, right? And then you move on to this. If you guys have access to the Creator Fund on TikTok. There's 3 million views. I'm not sure how much that would make because I don't have access to it. But what this is it's a funnel, right? Because I got no rewards for that, but it's a funnel. 10,000 people shared, 53,000 profile views. So if I have a private group, if I have a paid group on there, that's 53,000 people that saw that may want to sign up. The opportunity is here. You have to make the content, and then you can create groups that do this sort of thing. £25,000, that's like 35, 40,000 pounds, dollars, sorry, in a month, right? On top of all the other stuff. But all I am is the person who moves the fastest. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. But I want this to be your wake-up call. Just do it right now. Do it right now. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.